Filipino Ultiverse would like to welcome everyone to the Ultiverse Champions League happening right now. Alpha is up 1-0. We don't know who made that score. My name is Pingoy Bautista, and we are going to be giving you guys quick commentary for the entire time. With us right now is Mr. Jom Titular and Carlo Manyares, who's going to be getting beer. Hey, you can get some here. You're good? All right. So going up with the leagues right now. Benilde with a disc with a deep pull deep. Defended by Alpha. Alpha now has the possession, getting their first break point for the game. This is currently with Alex. Working it down. Disc is now with Adric Aznar. Crosses it, field, crosses the pass, completes forward. Long gain to Mr. Kenneth de Guzman, right in front of the end zone. And gets it in with the Alpha scoring the point. Score is now 2-0. Alpha scoring their first break point of the game. So over the weekend, we've had 16 teams competing for 2 days of non-stop ultimate action in the fields of Alabang Country Club. We've got players from both squads being members of our national teams, representing the country in tournaments both in France, England, and in Perth. Alpha now with the pull. Score is 2-0. Falls just a little bit out. And Benilde decides to call. Oh no, they are starting it from the sideline. Ishmael with the disc, marked by Rob Javier. Works it down to Jam Macaraig, a member of the U24 national team. Jam with a put deep. And just off the fingertips of both players from Benilde. Alpha now with a chance to get their second break point of the game. Kenneth de Guzman starting off the disc. Swings it back in the middle to Miss Sam Gonzalez. Swings it to the middle to Oli. Who fumbles the disc. Christian De Vera picking up the disc, getting ready to go back on offense. Disc goes back to Jam. Swings it over to the side. Benilde playing patient with the disc, moving it forward. Looking for their first point of the game. Jam again with the disc. Right at the doorstep of for the point. Passes to Christian. And with a goal. With a great behind the back catch. Benilde gets their first score for the game. Score is 2-1 in favor of Alpha. So Benilde trying to get on getting on their first break point. Peng with the disc. Coach Peng getting ready to pull. Thank you. You want that first?
Got you.
No, you got it. You got it.
I'm staying there.
All right, thanks. Benilde decides to go up with a zone defense. Mr. JCT with the disc. One of the family teams, and that is with the T brothers, Randall and JC, on offense right now, along with Randall's wife Ollie, working it down methodically down the day. Alpha just swinging it back and forth, working it down slowly but surely. Passes to Rom. Back to Randall and to JC, trying to get some forward gain. Swinging it over to Romulo. Back to Randall. Through the middle again. Makes its way to JCT. Disc is now with Miss Alex Castro. Swings it back to JC. Works it down to Warren. Romulo in front. Again, Alpha right in front of the doorstep. Passes it in. And just down. Benilde with a chance to tie the game. One of the key players of Alpha is actually and back to action. Christian swings it back to Anjo Umali, one of the members of the U24 team that went to London back in 2015. Benilde working it down slowly. Resets back to Anjo. This game goes back to Christian. Christian with the deep put. Looking for Peng for the catch. Peng gets in front of the end zone. Benilde again with a chance to tie. Swings it back to Anjo. Swings to Jam. Long swing to Christian. Just at the brick mark in front of the end zone. Anjo with the hammer. Dropped it. There's a call in the play. Strip is being called right now. Okay. Wrong is contested. So that this goes back to Anjo. And Anjo swings it over to Christian. Long pass, and it's blocked by Romulo. Alpha working down again on offense. Against the wind, swings it to Randall. Benilde switching from a zone to a man. JC with the disc, being marked by Peng. Warren, cover 9 with the disc on the sideline. Swings it back in the middle to Romulo. Gives it the map. Back to JC. Again, Alpha just working it down slowly. No real pushes, but making sure the disc is reset. With a long push now. And Warren gets the grab. Assist by Mr. JCT. The score is now 3-1 in favor of Alpha. Here with my favorite water brigade are members of the U24 national team and also members of South Luzon Ultimate. Who do you think is going to win this game? I'm speaking to Mr. Jom Titular.
Oh, no. I don't know. It can go 50-50. You know, anything can happen on the field.
Anything can happen on the field. That's interesting comments. What about you, Ms. Zashi?
I think they'll just surprise us.
Surprise us. It's really good. Interesting comments. Thank you. Score is now 3-1 in favor of Alpha. While we're on the sideline, we're going to talk with one of Ultimate's legends, Ms. Map. Hello.
Legend. Hi.
So, how is it back playing Ultimate after your long hiatus from Ultimate?
I have no comment right now. No, it feels good. It feels good to be back.
Well, we saw you guys in Bacolod earlier this year. It's nice to see you back. We'll have you focus back on the game.
Thank you.
Benilde right at their break mark. Calvin's with the disc. Hand blocked by Alpha. Alpha again trying to get the disc and make their third break point. Disc from Adric swung to Miss Sam. Given to Kenneth with a forward pass. Alpha patiently bringing the disc down with a quick scuba right in front of the end zone. Kenneth Dusan with the disc. Call on the play. Non-contested foul on defense, coming in on 0. And Alpha with a score. The score is now 4-1 in favor of Alpha.
4-1 Alpha.
Now joining us in the booth is Miss Ollie T.
Hello.
How are you doing, Ollie?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. So how did you guys get here?
Hard work.
So far in this entire tournament, what are your thoughts on it? How the event has gone for you so far?
I think it's well managed. The spacing of the games are all right. Very ideal. It's just you can't help it. It's so hot.
This used to be the summer. It's not so.
know.
But that's it. It is for now. Thank you so much.
Welcome, thank you.
All right, and that is
One more girl.
the second point of Benilde with quick push transition. Benilde with a quick point to Christian De Vera. Score is now 2-4 in favor of Alpha. Benilde again with the disc, trying to get back. Score is 2-4. Bang with the disc, makes the pull. Disc starts with Rom, swings it over to Randall. Back to Romulo. Again, Randall with the disc. Benilde playing a man-to-man defense, and Alpha just working it down. The semi-horizontal stack. Throw is made to Warren, who puts it deep. Who's just short of Alex, the intended receiver. Benilde again with the disc, with the chance to go get a point and be one under Alpha. Benilde starting off with a basic horizontal stack. Alpha deciding to play man-to-man with a poachy D. Disc has been swung back into the middle to Jam. Jam with a big put. Just out of the fingers of Mr. Pengman Lapas. Misread. Alpha band with the disc. JC to Randall. Randall with the disc right now. Swings it over to Warren. Warren back to Randall with a quick give and go. Swings it back in the middle to Romulo. Rom forwards it to Warren. Warren a map. And map to Trina. The score is now 5-2 in favor of Alpha. This is a 90-minute game, race to 15, with 3 timeouts, 1 per half. 1 floating with no chance of calling timeouts in the last 5 minutes of the game. What's up, Lucas? I'm here actually with one of the people enjoying his free chicken joy, Mr. Lucas Barrios.
Who's that, coach?
Huh?
Who's that?
Oh, no, this is commentary right now for the game, so this is going to go online.
God.
Your thoughts on the game so far?
Intense. That's it. Intense.
How long have you been playing Ultimate?
2 years.
And how old are you?
16.
Did you enjoy this weekend so far?
Yeah. Second place.
In what
Pool
division? Pool B. All right. Do you think we'll be seeing you more in the next future events?
Hell yeah.
Okay. It's one of our younger players in this tournament, Mr. Luca Barrios. Going back to the action again. Miscommunication between 2 Benilde players. Just misses the read. And an Alpha with the quick grab in the end zone. Score is now 6-2 in favor of Alpha. One of the players of Alpha is actually one of the organizers also, Mr. Kenneth Guzman. And Kenneth has been playing Ultimate for a long time. He's also been a player on a national team that won the Open Division and the AUGCC a couple of years ago. Not last year's AUGCC, but the one that was held in Singapore. He played on a team called Bisaya Mongrels, and he was a member of that team. He also recently just came back from France to represent the Beach World's national team called with the Boracay Dragons, and they placed 4th overall.
Parang problema doon. Tumatakbo ko the whole time. Bilisan mo muna. Tsaka mo balikan. Kasi, pare, off balance ka nun eh.
From out the action, Peng with the disc, swings it over to Jam. Both are members of one of the strongest teams in the Philippines, Sunken Pleasure.
Oh, Pepa yan si Peng.
Comes back to Anjo, who's also been a member of the squad of Sunken Pleasure.
Nice one, baliktad.
Jam patiently with the disc. Alpha applying a zone defense. Brings it over to Calvin. Calvin with this back to Anjo. Anjo in the middle of the field. And again, being patient, working down, gets it over to Christian. Forward to Peng. Peng again with the disc. Takes his time, throws it over to Calvin. Again, Benilde right in front of the end zone. Calvin with the disc. Throws it to Anjo. And he scores. Score is now 6-3 in favor of Alpha. Again, this game, I think, would be done very well by both teams. It's just a matter of being patient with the disc. The winds are starting to pick up. There is no real reference of how strong the winds are in the Malabang. Anjo with the disc, getting ready to pull. Romulo with the disc, gives over to Warren. Back to Randall. Randall to Romulo. Forward to Alex. Alpha swinging it over to the middle to JCT. Gets it over to Romulo. Back into the middle, Randall. Again, the cup defense of Benilde is not being able to keep up. Alpha is getting it down slowly, patiently working it down. Back into the middle of the field, swings it. And back to Trina with a goal. So this is a game to 15. Mirror is at 8. So Alpha with a chance to take the half. So Alpha now with a chance to take half. Kenneth de Guzman with the pull. And we got a roller going out. So Alpha with a chance to set up defense. Ishma with the disc. Alpha deciding to play a zone defense. And Benilde methodically working it down. Pengman Lapas with the disc. Throws it back to Ishma. Centers it back to Peng. Peng with a long put deep. We've got a 50-50 challenge, and Alpha gets a block. Alpha with a chance to take half. Throw is made to Sam. Forward to Kenneth de Guzman. Gets it back to Trina. Trina with the disc. Having a hard time getting the dump and decides to throw it away. Benilde playing good defense and a chance to get a break point. Winds are starting to pick up, and Alpha has decided to go with a zone defense. Benilde with putting 4 handlers on the front field. Disc with Ishii right now. Back to Peng. Forward to Jam. Jam makes a forward pass to Calvin. Back to Peng. Working his way back into the middle of the field. From Jam now has the disc. Being marked by Kenneth with a great break to Peng. Benilde taking its sweet time with the disc, making sure that they maximize each throw and each catch. Just off the fingertips of a Benilde player. Alpha with a chance to take half. Kenneth with the disc. The swick pass to Kim. Kim back to Ollie. Just off again the fingertips of Alpha. Benilde with a chance again to get a break point. Jam swings it over to Peng. Disc is swung back to Ishii. With a forward pass to Abby. Abby gives it over to Jam. Jam decides to burst it deep. Gets it over to Christian with a great grab, but just off his finger, it lets go of the disc. Christian, one of our members of the U24 men's national team that went to Perth, Australia earlier this year. Again, Alpha on the board, trying to get their trying to take half. Disc is thrown over, turnover. Pang gets a block, swings over to Christian, throwing to Jam, right in front of the end zone. Forward to Ishii, and there's a call on the field. Strip is being called, and no contest. Score is given. Score is now. Oh, correction. There is a contest on the play. As you all know, Ultimate is a non-contact sport with no referees, and we believe in a system called Spirit of the Game, where the players decide to discuss and come with conclusions. In this case, go back to thrower. Is contested. Ishii with the disc, swings it over to Jam. Jam right in the middle of the field, gets it over to Christian. Christian with a little put, and it just falls short. Again, Alpha with a chance to take half. Sam Gonzalez with the disc. Swings it over to Kenneth de Guzman. Kenneth swings it over to, I don't know his name, but he is a player from Extreme. Dale from Extreme, to Magenta Extreme. Kenneth with the disc. Stall count's getting high. Alpha decides to call a timeout. And while there is a timeout, we're going to be able to talk with some of the people that made this weekend possible. We've got Maya Benig and Mr. Diego Zuluaga. Diego, your thoughts so far in this tournament?
I never realized till now how hard it is to run a tournament, so I want to really give a thank you to GMJ Sports Training Services, Pingoy. I don't know how you do it, but you guys do it well.
Okay, what do you want? But are you happy with the turnout so far?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm glad that so many people got to play in this tournament. 16 teams in total, I think. Yeah, so it's a great turnout. It's not to the scope of like Spirits when we have like 60 teams. I mean, a good number of quality teams is here, and that's what's important for me. I think quality. Yeah, and quality. I believe and so far no problems at all. I haven't seen any of the players complain. Us, we're not complaining. So yeah, I'm very happy.
So we were looking at the events on Facebook, and we noticed that there is it says Leg 1, Manila Leg. So are we expecting to see the Ultiverse Championship League happening in the provinces?
I don't know if I was led on that idea. So is there another leg ba? Okay.
So somebody would have more information about this. Miss Maya Benig, one of the marketing heads of PUV, or the marketing head. So, just you, just marketing. So, can we expect PUV and UCL happening in the provinces anytime soon?
Yes, we have a couple more planned this year and in the province.
Okay, so we'll just stick around and make sure that you guys give us updates on it.
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you, guys. You're doing a amazing job. For those that don't know where they are positioned right now, you will not see them on the field because they are currently standing on a scaffolding around 10 feet up from the ground. Alpha turns it over in the meantime, and Jam with the disc with a chance again to get a break point and tighten up this game. Alpha again with plans of zoning. With a long swing over to Ish. Ishma just patiently, no mark right now on him. Taking his sweet time with the disc. Alpha just playing a loose offense again. Again, it's been really hot, and they decided to take their time. Peng gets a disc. Has it over, swings it back to Ishma. And they're just being patient with the disc, making sure that they can get it down. They've got all... This heat has been taking a toll on a lot of players. We've had a lot of cramps and a lot of fatigued players after 2 days of hot, scorching heat. And Benilde has decided to slowly work it down. Alpha patiently still in a zone defense. Winds are slowly picking up. Ishma with a great break to Jam with the forward pass. Jam back to Peng. Again, being patiently with the disc. Ishma gets it over the side, gets over to Christian. Christian back to Ishma. Ishma with a long pass over, and again, the wind just takes it over. Turnover by Benilde. And again, Alpha with a chance to take half. Dale picking up for Alpha. Again, Dale is a member of Dumaguete Extreme, one of the teams that has won our mixed division championship happening in Tagum. Alpha again with a turnover. This has been like the fifth turnover of the game. With Benilde again with a chance to turn over. Jam has a disc right now, swings it, decides to go deep. It's 50-50 over Peng. Peng gets a sty right in front of the end zone. Decides to hammer it, and with a score. Score is 7-4. We're here now with the former president of the Philippine Flying Disc Association, Mr. Peng Manlapas. Hi, Peng.
Hi Peng. Good afternoon.
So far, how's the game been so far?
We need to start scoring some more points.
Uh,
I was playing really smart. They're just passing the disc around, using their good throwers to break our cup.
Is joining this league one of the sets of getting ready for NUCC happening in this way?
Yeah, definitely. Benilde has high hopes for NUCC this year, and hopefully we can use this to, as momentum for the.
Well, we wish you best of luck in that tournament and the finals. Thank you. That's Mr. Peng Manlapas, the head coach of Benilde Ultimate. Again, Benilde applying his own defense, trying to make a chance, and there has been a turnover on the field. I think it was a drop call. Again, Benilde with a chance to get 1 point closer to tying up the game. Anjo with a disc, with a quick zip pass to Calvin with a score. And the guy making that assist, Mr. Anjo O'Malley. Anjo, can you please tell us what happened in that play?
I didn't see, sorry. So,
Okay.
just kidding. It was a grounder, I think. From my perspective, it was a grounder from Randall off the first pass.
And no contest.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so you got to do it. Score is 5-7 in favor of Alpha. Again, still early in the game. We got plenty of time left. This is a 90-minute game. Peng with the pull. Alpha with a chance to take half again. Working down slowly. Randall back to Randall to Romulo. Gives it back to Randall. Long swing to JCT. Again, Randall and JCT, one of the siblings of Philippine Ultimate. Forward pass to Map. Back to Romulo. Swings it in the middle to Randall. And just like that, Alpha takes half. 8-5. So that is halftime for the finals of Division A of the Ultiverse Championships League in the fields of Labang Country Club. I'm finally with my co-anchor for this broadcast, Mr. JP De Vera. JP, where the hell have you been?
Hi. Hello. Good afternoon to everyone here.
Where have you been, man?
I had a good long bath, and now I am ready to be the commentator for the finals.
Okay, because I've been guessing names of people so far. I hope I've been doing a good
I
job.
got you here.
All right.
Got you here.
Okay, so can you please tell us what's happening right now?
We got Jam here, looking for the swing. Anjo with a nice in cut, but Jam puts it up deep, and Ken gets the best of Chan there. Pwede. NBA anchor na to. Ay, shit, live pala tayo. Is that live?
Yes.
Hello to everyone listening.
All right. How's the weekend been so far? You're one of the players on what team again?
Barangay Ultimate, man. Wow, we had a lot of games today. Very sulit. Tawag nga nila, dun yung reg fee namin. Loving the free lunch by Jollibee. Thank you very much. Langhap sarap. Yeah. Great weekend. Reminds you of the good old days. Just seeing your friends out there competing, having fun. And most of all, drinking beer while watching the finals.
That's very good. Back to action. Adric with the disc. Alpha with a chance again to get 1 point ahead. Adric with a long put. Looks like it's been a high stall count. Tresha with the block. But Alex makes the most out of it and gets the catch. Kenneth with the disc. Swings it back to Dale.
Oh, Sam.
Back to Kenneth. Kenneth in the middle of the field. Back to Dale. Dale with a quick hammer.
What a hammer by Dale. Wow. Cross court.
Score is now 9-5 in favor of Alpha. Adric Aznar with the goal.
Crossfield pala, crossfield.
Crossfield. Di siya yun yung iba.
Not bad.
So you recently competed in nationals this year in Bacolod, is that true?
Yeah, with Team Vicious. What up, Vicious?
And how was that tournament for you guys? You guys made it to the finals against SP, one of your rivals in a lot of divisions, and also a highly competitive finals. How was that tournament for you guys?
The way we look at it, it's just another tournament for SP and Vicious. It's great seeing them again, and especially in the finals. Another heated game, another intense game. They gave us one hell of a run, and they frankly deserved that championship that year. It's very good for our team, for growth. We got a couple of newbies or virgins in nationals, and it's really good exposure for them. We really had fun in Bacolod, good food, great people. Can't wait to have nationals again next year.
And again, Benilde on offense. Alpha deciding to play man-to-man defense on this possession. Jam has the disc, swings it over to Calvin. Back to Jam, swings it over to Christian.
They're doing a semi-wall.
Is it like a clam defense?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh,
Jam
that was
with a
tip.
long put again.
Ooh!
Hang with a great grab in front of Warren.
Wisdom, guys, wisdom. Bam!
And a long put deep. Trying to get Christian.
And
Chan with a bubble and makes the catch.
Wowza! Fumbles the catch and makes it.
But I don't think that constitutes an assist to himself. Again, for those people who don't know, JP is the older brother of Christian. And again, going back to the action, Peng with the pull with a chance to get closer to the lead of Alpha, who's been commanding so far in this finals.
Alpha's handler movement is just right now.
Yeah.
Using the lateral space well.
Yeah. You used to play with Alpha.
Yeah.
Is that not true?
Yes.
All right.
No comment.
All right. Randall back with the disc, swings it over to JC.
Ooh, what a nice give and go.
Another
Wow.
mother family in the game.
He's blazing right now.
JC's just working out
all
slowly.
the way. Oh, almost. Map with a nice toe.
Again, there are a lot of families that play this sport. So we've got the T brothers, we've got the De Vera brothers. You know, we've got the Titular siblings. We got Jom and Ange.
Of course, we can't forget about the Bautista brothers.
Bautista brothers? Who are those? But again, we got a lot of families. This is a great family sport. A lot of siblings play this sport.
Oh, Angelo looks
Another
deep
family.
down the line to Abby, who almost gets it. Just a bit short there. Randall with a quick pickup. Gives it out to Map. Swings it in the middle to Rom. Finds the pocket to Sam. Looking and dumps it back to Randall, who fumbles the disc and drops it.
Benilde deciding to be patient and slowly work down their offense.
Ooh, Jam with a nasty break.
Nigel holding on to that disc. Swings it over to Jam.
Ooh.
Turfs that disc.
JC's running deep.
Chase running deep.
Randall gives it out to his younger sibling.
No contest, and Alpha gets the score. A lot of these teams were developed as like reunion teams from the teams that they used to be already started from. We've had two teams from the South called SLU, South Luzon Ultimate, that put it together two squads. One was an alumni team and one is their current kids team.
Yeah.
How about in your team in Barangay Ultimate? What's it composed of mostly?
Well, Barangay Ultimate is a mixture of beginners and players who have been playing in Barangay Ultimate. It's actually not my home team. They got a couple of visitors invited by our boss, Cha. Shout out to Cha Gutierrez for being the best boss. As Gabor right now looks for that swing. Ishma gets in the middle with a perfect continuation to Calvin. Calvin looks for that inside throw. Christian tries to get that swing. Does get it. Christian looking deep. Ooh, gives out that inside out. Abby right now with the disc. Looking for that dump. Gives it out to Ishma. Ishma in the corner right now. And Abby is free. Down the line to Abby. Ooh, drops it. Dale right now walking to pick up. Ken running deep.
Dale decides to holster that huck. Swings it over to Sam. Forward to Trina, who decides to go deep, and it's blocked.
Big Gabo. Chan punts it up deep. Calvin gets it. Calvin looking deep now to Ishma with a nice forehand throw, and Ishma will bring it for the score and a nice spike.
7-10 in favor of Alpha. And again, this tournament would not be possible with a lot of sponsors. We've got Philippine Ultiverse One and JMJ Sports Trading Services, Glow Prints, TT's Liampo, Klitsch, and Tranco, along with our friends from Jollibee Molito, who are giving us free lunch for 2 days. Disc has been swung over to Randall, to Map, back to Randall, to JC. And again, Benilde deciding to do a zone defense, and Alpha slowly working it down the field, patiently swinging it over, making sure that they maximize their yardage on each pass. Randall has a disc, swings it over to Map. Map in the side, back to Randall. Benilde giving us much effort and thought. Disc has been given to JC. JC decides to punt it deep. It's a 50-50 between Peng and Warren, and Peng plays defense. Benilde with a chance to get a break point. And again, Benilde decided to take it slow in setting up. The heat has taken a toll on both teams, and they have decided to take it slowly in setting up. Anjo with a disc. Swings it over to Jam. Jang over to Christian. Christian with a disc. Christian over to Jam. Jam to Abby. Abby over to Jam. The wind just takes it over to fingertips of Christian. Alpha with the block, with a chance to take the score. JC backed over to Map. Map swings it over to JC. Again, patiently working it down. Gets it over to Oli, to Romulo, right in front of the end zone. Gets the dump over to Randall, who swings it over to JC. Swings it over to Map. And forward to Romulo. Score is 11-7 in favor of Alpha. And Alpha reaching 4 points away from taking this game. Kurt?
Interview.
I think
Sideline report.
Another U24 member
the
here.
best person to ask when it comes to Ultimate and in finals. For sure. Come on, Kurt.
So one of the members of the under 24 national team and actually one of the players in the high school division of Philippine Ultimate, Mr. Kurt D from Savior Ultimate. Kurt, how has been this tournament so far?
What?
And that's Mr. Kurt D from Savior Ultimate.
That was Kurt D.
Alpha now with the disc. Kenneth with the side with a pull. 4 points away from taking the championship. It's a great pull in the middle of the end zone. Swings over to John. Christian now with the disc. Again, Alpha decided to play a zone defense. And Benilde just working on slowly. Swings it over back to the middle. Calvin with the disc. Swings it over to Jam. To Christian. Wow. Long swing over with Dale with the block. And Sam with the goal. Score is now 12-7 in favor of Alpha. They are 3 points away from taking this game. Pull has been made. Rolls out. And Benilde again with the disc, trying to work it down. Ishmael with the disc, swings it over to Anjo. To Calvin, to Jam. Zone again applied by Alpha. From Anjo, swings over to Avi. Abby with a forward pass, dumps to Calvin. Calvin to Jam. Dumps to Calvin. Long swing to Ishma with a long forward gain. Ishma with the disc on the sideline. Gives a long dump to Calvin. Back to Anjo. Gives it forward to Abby. Swings over to Christian. To Ishma. Ishma the long pass to Jam. Jam to Abby. Benilde right in front of their end zone. Ishma swings over to Christian with a layout catch. Score is now 8-12 in favor of Alpha.
Yeah, Chad! Woo!
Mr. JP De Vera, a huge fan of Christian De Vera.
May internet mamaya sa bahay!
Bang with a pull. We've got another roller, working it down slowly. JC stops the disc at their brick mark. Makes a forward pass to Trina. Gives it over to Randall. Over to JC. Forward pass to Adric. Adric over to Gan. Out is called. Catch was made out of bounds. Benilde with a chance to get a break. Jam decides to put it deep. Falls short. Randall with the disc. Picks it up on the sideline. Swings it over to Adric. Adric over to JC. JC back to Adric. Again, Alpha playing their little tic-tac-toe zip passes down the line. Adric forward. And again, Alpha with the goal. Score is now 13-8. Just 2 points away from being crowned champions of Division A of the Ultiverse Championship League. Benilde again is a team with a lot of younger players, all of which are still in college, aside from Coach Peng Manlapas. So, and this is a team that graduates. So as they graduate, there's a new bunch of players that take over the spots of the previous team. So it's a revolving team. They are currently now on offense. And gives it over to Jam. Jam swings it over to Anjo O'Malley. Anjo with a quick break pass to Ishma. Ishma forward to Christian. Alpha still deciding to play zone. Gives it over to Calvin. Alpha still playing zone. Deciding to play zone, not switch to a man. Anjo swings it over to Jam. Jam back to Ishma. Ishma back to Jam. Swings it over to Anjo. Alpha still playing a little bit of poachy zone defense. Making Benilde work the disc slowly down the line. Anjo swings it over to Jam, who both gives it back to Anjo. Gets a forward pass to Calvin. Calvin with a missed pass. Goes out of bounds. And then Alpha trying to get a break point to get him 1 point away from winning this tournament. Kenneth Digisman picking up the disc. Gives a burger to Dale. Dale with a long put deep. Calvin with the block. Good D by Calvin. Ishmael getting ready to pick up the disc. And Benilde trying to get on the map. Trying to get this point. Alpha sticking with a zone defense. Jam with the disc. Swings it over to Ishma, who swings it over to Calvin. Calvin back to Ishma. Long hammer, just off the hands of Christian. Dale picks up the disc for Alpha, swings it over to Rob, passes it over to Rob, who goes deep. It's a 50-50 with Calvin getting the block. Both teams are giving it their all in these last couple of minutes. We are an hour into this game. We've got 29 minutes left in this game. Anjo picking up the disc. Alpha again with zone defense. Makes a long forward pass to Jam. With a miscommunication on the pass. Benilde turns it over again. Dale with the disc swings it over to Kenneth. Gives it back to Dale. Long pass to Ollie, who gives it over to Map. Map with the disc. Give it back to Ollie with the score. Score is now 14-8 in favor of Alpha. Alpha is now 1 point away from taking this tournament. While you're in the sideline, we're going to get a chance to get to talk to Miss Alex Castro, who has been our former lawyer. Alex, how is this tournament so far?
It's actually a very good tournament, really exciting, a lot of talents. We've been seeing very young teams, but very promising. I'm currently playing with Alpha now. I've been facing really athletic teams. So yeah, it's a very good tournament.
Just while that was happening, Peng with a quick point to Christian. Score is now 14-9. You're 1 point away from taking this tournament.
Yeah.
I'll let you get back into the game. Thank you again.
Showing the kids how it's done.
Yeah. That's Miss Alex Castro. Huge factor on Alpha. Just under 20 minutes left, or a little over 20 minutes left in this game. Long pull by Benilde. Alpha with the disc working down. Alpha has decided, Benilde has decided to play man-to-man. Sam with the forward pass to Warren. Warren over to Romulo. Romulo long pass to another teammate. I can't figure out who that is. Swings it over to Randall, who gives it to JC. Patiently swings it back to Randall, to Romulo. Romulo again, and with a chance to take this tournament and take this game. JC with the disc, swings it back to Warren and to Trina with the goal. And that is it. Final score is 59 in favor of Alpha. Congratulations, Alpha. You are Division A champions for the 2018 Philippine Ultiverse Championship League. This tournament has been brought to you by Philippine Ultiverse, JMJ Sports Training Services, creating tomorrow's athletes today, Glow Sports, Glow Prints, Klitsch, TT's Lampo, Tranco, and Jollibee Molito. Congratulations to Alpha for being champions, and to Benilde for giving us a great finals. We wish them the best of luck in the upcoming tournaments that they'll be participating in, and we'd like to thank all the participants in this year's Ultiverse Championship League. That's how it's going to be so far, and we'd like to thank everybody for joining us and watching this tournament. My name is Pingoy Bautista. We will see you in the fields real soon.